The Bangor Opera House was the most opulent theater in town when I was a little kid. It's a building with a rich history and a bright future. If walls could talk, the Bangor Opera House would have a million stories to tell. The last opera house in a city that once contained 7, the Bangor Opera House is now under the auspices of Penobscot Theatre Company. Barry Newport gave me a tour of a building I thought I knew well.
People remember coming to see Bambi here. You said you remembered seeing Bambi here.
Yep.
People remember making out in the very top balcony.
I don't remember that.
You said your brother did.
Yeah.
We have ushers who remember that as well. People remember Stephen King doing his premiere of Firestarter here, and a little Drew Barrymore coming on a red carpet.
Barrymore is not the only famous name to appear here. Mae West, Jack Benny were among the many, many luminaries to strut the stage. One Bangor kid who came here for movies later appeared on its screen. Johnny Williams became a renowned jazz drummer and was in the 1936 movie Happy Landings. His son, John Williams, would outdo him, conducting the Boston Pops before becoming arguably the greatest American film composer of all time. As we walked through the echoing halls of the big old building, I wasn't surprised to learn that it's also home to a ghost, or 2, or 3.
I'm an expert on theatrical ghosts. We have had ghost hunters come here, and I mean, it's a building full of nooks and crannies and crevices.
If I were a ghost, I would come here.
Right?
Yes.
People who have seen these ghosts.
What have they seen?
They have seen a little girl.
Oh.
They've seen a man in turn-of-the-century clothing in our balcony. I think he's a critic, and a firefighter.
The firefighter may be Walter Morrill or John Leonard, who were killed during a fire in 1914. The brick wall of the scenery loft, which rose 20 feet above the roof, fell on the firefighters, burying them in brick and timber.
The original foundation of the building is the dark brick from the 1882 building. The 1920 building is the lighter brick up top, and that's the part that collapsed in.
6 years after the fire, as Tutankhamun's tomb was being entombed, Bangor saw an Egyptian-inspired Art Deco building rise on Main Street. The millions who came through the doors wore footsteps into the granite floor in the lobby. People are still coming. The Opera House is part of a reawakening that is happening downtown.
I mean, we have 300 people here, multiple times a week for 7 productions a year, each of which run 3 to 5 weeks. So that's a lot of people coming downtown.
Serve the community is the motto of the company, which is planning a special century season with shows that will be staged beneath the original wooden grid using good old-fashioned rope.
And I'm showing you that we still operate in the most old school of ways it's a hemp house, meaning everything in the air, every drapery, every lighting fixture is hung by rope. You can tell that you're on the original boards, the original stage planks where Mae West and others performed. It's an incredible backstage. It's built into the earth. It's built into a cliff. All of these things together, really connect, I think, the theatrical performer back to our ancient roots.
The beloved balcony is now tech and storage space. The floor seats 350, prompting the company to stage more performances. It's amazing what is going on here.
So this is our home, and it's a pretty awesome home. Plus the fact that it's the last remaining one.
Thanks to community support and the hard work of the Penobscot Theatre Company, the Bangor Opera House continues to do what it was designed to do, and that's be a center for entertainment in Eastern Maine. The Bangor Opera House is certainly a wonderful place to take in a show. I hope it's there for 100 years to come.